Color is a funny thing. It brings our world to life, but some organisms see more colors than others. According to this German study, the majority of mammals have only 2 types of cones. However, humans are a special breed. We are trichromatic. But what are cones exactly? Cones exist in the photoreceptor cells towards the back of our eyes. These are the 3 types of cone cells, and they all perceive different colors. So now we have a little understanding about what helps us perceive light. But what determines the color each object gives off? Light is made up of wavelengths, and each wavelength represents a different color. When wavelengths hit different objects, certain colors are absorbed where others are not. The colors that bounce off of the object are the ones that we see. Okay, this is a lot of information, I know. Let's stop here for now and apply this practically in a project. For this project today, you're going to need paper, oil pastel or paint, and a prism of some sort. If you don't have like a sun catcher or something that you can use, you can also make your own, and I will link a video to that in the description below. I would also suggest having a light, because basically you're going to hold up a light to the prism and see the different color formations on the piece of paper, and then you're going to follow that pattern with your paint or your oil pastel and just, kind of arrange the prism across the paper to create some interesting patterns. Again, it's all up to you and what you want to do. Just have fun with it. And I think the goal here is to really just make something abstract and fun. So feel free to just make patterns whatever makes sense to you. That's kind of what I'm doing here. And you'll see I'm kind of following the pattern as much as possible and adding the red, yellow, green, and blue of the prism, because that's what I can see the best in mine. And then once I have all those pieces kind of marked out, then I'm starting to blend the oil pastel. If you've painted, you're not going to have to do that. And then once everything is blended, then, or if your paint is dry, then I would suggest going over these shapes that you've made and try to find actual shapes in the shapes you made. And just feel free to use your imagination and go over the oil pastel with a black marker or something that you can really see what you're doing, and just try to find shapes. It's a good practice for you to try to identify objects and random things, and it's a lot of fun. So once you're done with that, you can hang up your work and use it as kind of a reference for learning about prisms and testing your knowledge of trying to play I Spy in a sense with the random patterns that you made. So give yourself a pat on the back, and I'll talk to you soon.